Thanks, guys. Good to see you here. We'll get started with the questions now. Thanks all for coming. There's no more time. We're going to let him go for today.
Hello and welcome to a stadium known as the Pearl locally, the King Fahd Stadium here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It is Bayern Munich facing Porto.
Well, Derek, Bayern were the better side in that first leg, no doubt about that. But they can't be complacent here. They need to show the right attitude right from the start of the game.
The initial 11 for Bayern. Michael Ballack plays alongside Bastian Schweinsteiger in central midfield, and so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And a look at the starting lineup for Porto. And now this Champions League round of 16 second leg is underway. Throw in then for Bayern. France. This is Alaba. Schweinsteiger. At times they make passing look easy. Ballack. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
And a long way out. But in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking. Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
Just to confirm the aggregate situation, 4-1 is the score. Lothar Matthäus. This is Alaba. Franck Ribéry. Alaba. Here's Schweinsteiger. Spot on with that tackle. Ricardo. No space for them here. A poor cross, all things considered. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Wonderful chance. In it goes. But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
David Alaba. Now, options are plenty. Schweinsteiger. Bayern have given us away. And it's with Rodriguez. Fine cross into the middle. A gift for any goalkeeper. Ontonan. Robin. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. And that will change the equation quite profoundly, Stuart.
Absolutely, but it's a poor challenge. The referee had no other option but to send him off.
So making the substitution now. Schweinsteiger. Now with Müller. Plenty of support here. Schweinsteiger. On to Alaba. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Schweinsteiger. Save, but still a chance. And thumped away. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Bayern facing Werder Bremen. Klose. Back to Lahm. Schweinsteiger. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And Bayern will change personnel now. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there's a cover-up, making sure nothing came of it. Tremendous ball played through. Just couldn't get it through. Well, the supporters think it's on. Keeper had work to do. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Played over. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And time for the change now. So the corner played into the box. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue!
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So 5-1 the aggregate advantage. Decker. Well, no stopping him. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, he can consider himself admonished even in the absence of a yellow card. They couldn't maintain possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they take advantage of the situation? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Making progress. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Philippe Lahm. They've given it away. Falcao. Real chance. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Not just the end of this second leg, but the end of the tie as a whole, and the team to progress. Bayern.
Well, it was never really in doubt, was it? Over the 2 legs, they were by far the better team. They'll take some stopping, that's for sure.
I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game, Stuart.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence. So the corner played into the box. And a headed goal! Real chance.
time for a few quick questions? That's it. Thanks very much.
And hello from Saudi Arabia. We find ourselves today at the King Fahd Stadium in the city of Riyadh. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Bayern Munich against Werder Bremen.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Lucas Hernandez plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Kingsley Coman plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And here's the initial 11 for Werder Bremen.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward, the midfield can get close to the front pair, and the front two can link up with each other, they should still cause problems today.
Interesting match ahead of us. Bayern kick-off. Unal. Went in strongly, decisively. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Now a change to the scoreline in the Wolfsburg game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. They've scored the opener here with only 4 minutes played. I haven't seen a start like this in a while, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Coman. And still looking for space. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Well, we're at the business end of the season now, and when you look at the top of the table, still unclear who's going to take the title. One thing you can guarantee, though, is you can watch it all unfold live here on EA TV.
Well, you certainly know who pays your wages, Derek. But I think everybody can see this is going to be a great finale to the season. Which team will keep grinding out the results? It's going to be very exciting.
Gnabry. And players waiting in the centre. Goretzka. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel. And I have to say, the finish from Goretzka is just brilliant. He's such a good technician. It's a wonderful goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Quite a scoring update for you in the Gladbach game. With more on that, it's over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Gladbach. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. It's now 1-0 with 26 minutes played. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Alex, thank you very much.
Well, as you can see, Bayern have had much less of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Mazraoui. Goretzka has it now. Can they create something from here? Wonderfully weighted pass. Still not clear. Goretzka. On to Coman. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Coman. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Unal. Goretzka. Superb block. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Not to be too blunt about it, Stuart, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, it's not been one of his best displays, Derek, has it? He really hasn't been able to affect the game here. Unless he starts getting on the ball, they're going to struggle to get back into this one.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Committed challenge. Alphonso Davies. And it really should be an intriguing Bundesliga game, the one we've got coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Bayern against Wolfsburg.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Right, a goal to update you on in the Wolfsburg game. And let's get details from Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Wolfsburg. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They're ahead by 2 now with 53 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Romano Schmid. Can they hit on the break? Lovely ball over the top. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
A live game from the Bundesliga for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Werder Bremen against Augsburg. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Goretzka. Mazraoui here. Leon Goretzka. Promising move this from Bayern.
Well, those stats tell you everything. Bayern have enjoyed the majority of possession and have used it really well
Oh,
today.
Stuart, they might be onto something. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Well, let's join Alex now because I think there's been a goal at the Borussia Park.
It's a goal for Gladbach. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 77 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And deciding to go short with this one. Under real pressure here. OK, let's send it over to Alex Scott because, Alex, I do believe there's been a change to the scoreline in the Wolfsburg game.
It's another goal for Wolfsburg. They've extended their lead to 3 with 84 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Kimmich. Michael Ballack. Magnificent ball from closer. Oh, great vision. Just couldn't get it through. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, it was clear from a very young age that Leon Goretzka was going to be a star, Stuart, and is now at the peak of his powers.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
And still looking for space. There it is! And players waiting in the centre. Goretzka. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Danke, dass Sie so kurz nach Abpfiff vor unsere Kamera gekommen sind. Danke, dass Sie bei uns waren.
All eyes on one man. 4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. The action is live. Next. Hello everyone. Well, I must say we've been motoring to get here. We're in Germany's Autostadt at the Volkswagen Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Wolfsburg up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And a look at the starting 11 for Wolfsburg. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and 2 forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
This should be very enjoyable. It's Bayern who get things going. Schweinsteiger. David Alaba. And Matthäus has it. Ontolan. Ballack. And he read it superbly. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's playing well at the moment. He's confident, he's making runs in behind. He always looks a threat when he gets on the ball. He's been good with the ball at his feet. And when crosses come into the box, he's looked dangerous as well. It's been a really good period for him.
Oh, really close. Just failed to keep his attempt down. Bayern just weren't going to be stopped last time out in their win against Werder Bremen. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, that 2-0 victory at home was not as easy as the scoreline suggests. They were just better in both boxes. Today will be tougher, though, and I can see them being outplayed in midfield and losing this one.
Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Ballack. Here's Robin. Here's Lam. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. And a decent delivery. Oh, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. A good moment for us to join Alex Scott, because I believe there's been a goal in the game in Augsburg, Alex.
It's a goal for Augsburg. It's now 1-0 with 25 minutes on the clock.
Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Snyder. Now what can they do from here? Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Puskás. Well, a goal in the Freiburg game to tell you about, but for whom? Alex Scott.
Yes, another goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 38 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Michael Ballack. Philipp Lahm. What can they do from here? Michael Ballack. And that will be all for the first half. We're at the midway point here in the Autostadt. Well, Miroslav Klose can be very difficult to contain, and that's how it was in the first half. Stuart, your thoughts as regards his performance?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the...
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. I understand there's been a goal at the VVK Arena, but who has scored it? Alex Scott can provide us with the answer.
It's a goal for Augsburg. It was an early cross which found him in acres of space, and it was a beautiful headed finish. They're ahead by 2 now, with 49 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Retaining possession proving difficult. And a quick reminder, Bundesliga action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Wolfsburg facing Borussia Mönchengladbach.
And what a game that will be. 2 good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Klose. On the ball, Ballack. And on to Robin. Takes on the shot. Oh, really hit with venom and off the woodwork.
Well, that's a great shot. He just hit it with such power. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that, you know.
Ferenc Puskás. Chase. Roussillon. It did look on for them, but not to be. And a goal has gone in the Freiburg game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
Yep, it's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They're ahead by 3 now with 66 minutes played.
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Chase. And it's Andre now. And tidily play. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, fancy footwork. That's not a bad ball. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Double personnel change here for Bayern. This to get themselves back into it. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, a goal to tell you about in the Schalke game, and Alex Scott will do that for us.
It's another goal for Bochum. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They're now behind by 1 with 80 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Ballack. And space to cross it. Alonso. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Well, forward they go, chasing the game. And there it is, officially the end of the game. Bayern get the victory and take the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. And a goal! Cause for some... This to get themselves back into it. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie kurz rübergekommen sind, um uns ein paar Fragen zu beantworten. Vielen Dank für diese Statements.